There is a saying that in the kingdom of the blind, the seeing man is a king. But what if the seeing man has problems in his eyes? Then things go wrong. A huge loss occurs in the community of followers. There had been many examples of this dynamic throughout history. The more recent one that involves John Friend. In the book entitled The Guru Papers, Masks of Authoritarian Power, authors Joel Kramer and Diana Alstad express that authoritarian control, which once held societies together, is now at the core of personal, social, and planetary problems. They examine why people give up power, why others abuse it, and how this is a key factor in social disintegration. Because Joel and Diana's book is relevant for understanding guru-disciple dynamics and to the upheaval in Anusara yoga, I invited them here to join us. So welcome, Joel and Diana.
What our book is about is unmasking hidden authoritarianism in our daily lives, in our spiritual groups. But part one focuses on the guru-disciple relationship as a paradigm or as a metaphor for authoritarianism between individuals. And the way we define it is quite simple. We feel that anyone who tries to control others under the guise of claiming to know what's best for them better than they do, and secondly, is unchallengeable.
Or we think that people are conditioned from the moment they leave the womb to not trust themselves, to trust other authorities, whether they be parents, society, an older brother, a book, whatever.
There's a number of teachers in yoga. What in John Friend's message is so attractive to either fulfill the needs or desires of this particular community?
Well, you said in your introduction that his message is uplifting, look for the good in everything. I think the world is in terrible shape in a lot of ways. Humanity's having a lot of threats and problems and dangers, so people are looking for hope and good news, and I think people desire an uplifting, hopeful message. Being told everything is perfect, it's a misleading message because everything really isn't perfect. That's an old worldview. That's an old spiritual worldview from the East that Americans now are just hearing, in the last few decades for the first time, and they're going, gee, that sounds good at a time when everything seems to be crumbling. It's all really perfect. Tell me more.
These organizations offer, a sense of community and offer what they call love, although it's very interesting to see that if one leaves the community, the love leaves too. We think corporations and yoga don't go together.
Legally, corporations have to make profit and earning money the bottom line, or they could be sued by shareholders. So yoga doesn't really go very well at all with that model, and no spiritual framework.
Now, is the solution in yoga?
From my point of view, there isn't a solution.
I wonder if this deep search for, we could say, non-dualism of yoga, this form or this way in which yoga wants to help you transcend the apparent dualistic nature of things and understand that things are simultaneously good and bad, perfect and imperfect, ordered and chaotic at the same time. I wonder if this is not one of the crucial aspects of yoga, where yoga can be helpful in this moment.
Well, I actually think that's one of the ignored aspects of yoga, this dialectical aspect. That's because usually it's not presented that way. It's an imbalance on the side of everything is good and joy and love. And it's leaving out, we have a dual nature as primates, and the universe has a dual nature, build up, break down, create, destroy. It's all a dialectical reality. So we need a worldview that is balanced in both of those ways.